Hello my fellow internet traveller, and today I have Mouse PI for hire. So let's just jump straight into this. When it comes to the shooty bang bang stuff, it's an expected affair. Nothing remarkable. You've got your shotguns, pistols, machine guns, cannonballs, rocket launchers, all this kind of thing. For those that have played like Doom or any kind of game like this, will enjoy the core shooting gallery loop. Entering rooms, switching weapon types, constant movement, target priority. It's a tried and true formula. You know it's fun, I know it's fun, we all know it's fun. Now, the old house cartoon style is what immediately sets it apart. It was, for what I imagine most of us, is what put the game on our radars. I mean, what a cool idea, and it was. This shit is sick, but beauty is but skin deep, and it isn't what will keep you playing. The real star of the show, and what I think is contributing to this overwhelmingly positive rating, has to be the story. The way the tale slowly unfolds, with the recaps with the evidence board and the slow unravelling of dirt beneath the peel, it's what kept me coming back. Match that with the fantastic voice acting, where each personality has so much character, and I found them to be very memorable. I became really invested in the world and its story, which I really enjoy the real world parallels from the social climate at the time that cartoons like this were made, and even today's happenings. Now, despite the shooting itself being nothing special, the location variety was a big factor that kept the game interesting. A second playthrough isn't off the cards either. It's really fun going through the game again, reading the notes, talking to the characters, now that you know the story. And plus, it's really fun to spot the foreshadowing and deepen the motivations and relations of each character. But in terms of criticism, I did find the humour from the main character to be a little grating at times. It felt very Marvel, we're so aware of how silly this is meta type of joke. Or the fact that, he's scared of clowns, doesn't like mimes. It just kind of had my eyes rolling, to be honest. Though I only found it from the main character, and it was only sometimes. Overall, the writing lands.
Jack, I'm no saint. You of all people should know. But if someone tries to sell you that they are, don't trust them.
I did feel as though the story rushed itself towards the end. I reckon it could have been longer, to be honest, especially for the price. Maybe being able to return to old locations with new abilities would have been cool, added more value to the overall experience. I'm coming from the angle that you can get games like Sulaco, Fallen Aces, both games that are cheaper than Mouse PI, and I argue have much stronger gameplay loops, to be honest. Like, in terms of the actual shooting and level design, I think you're going to get a better deal. But that doesn't take away from Mouse PI. Though I also do have some little quality of life nags, like being able to see how many grenades you have, like cheese packs. There was a little glitch on the lockpicking, where the cursor would just keep flashing back to the middle of the screen. Nothing crazy, but distracting. Also, towards the later part of the game, there was a bit of glitchiness with the audio. Some audio lines would just play randomly. There was so many typewriters, which were the save spots, that kind of begged the question of why not just allow quick saving at this point. I mean, there's so many, like there is a typewriter after every single segment and you can just save, so it's kind of like, what is the point of these? or introducing some mechanics that just kind of didn't serve anything, like the wall running and wall climbing, that was only used for very, very specific circumstances that were very, very curated. I never felt like I used any of these abilities in a dynamic way or an interesting way, or I had to use my own creativity to get out of situations. It never felt like that. Though the Noir soundtrack definitely deserves a mention for being the final bow on this glorious aesthetic banquet. Because when all's said and done, I thoroughly enjoyed my time with this one. In a sea of forever games with seemingly no end, being able to see the credits roll on a game is a really fun experience that I can't quite pinpoint what about it is satisfying. Something about it feels quite productive, like an exhale, like, oh yeah, the game's done now. It's really fun. I really recommend seeing a game through the end to the credits. It's fun. I mean, closing thoughts, I really hope to see a new game plus, and also I'm really excited to see what they do with the DLC. I hope that they take a lot of what we unlocked and stuff from the main game and they put that in the DLC. I'd like to see more dialogue. There was a point in the game where you talk to this one character and you could choose what to say, and that never shows up again, which was weird. But aside from that, I thought this was a solid experience. It's definitely unique in its aesthetic. I mean, if you're an animation nerd like myself, you can have a field day with this one. It's got really beautiful sprites. The hand-drawn animation is definitely a big factor of why I enjoyed this game. And there you have it, Mouse PI for hire, my thoughts, my review, my impressions, all of that jazz. Yeah, I'm glad I picked this one up, and there you go, there it is. You can decide for yourself if that's something that you want to get into or you want to wait for a sale. Go for it, man, go for it. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.